guys are doing great. Today, before I get started, if you end up liking this video or like any of the other videos I have made, please hit the subscribe button. Today I'm going to talk about office-friendly perfumes. And I know it's a little crazy to be talking about office-friendly perfumes because most of us are in quarantine. We're not like going to a physical office and building every day. But I had already made the thumbnail for this video about a month ago before, you know, we kind of got in the lockdown situation. But it's still relevant because a lot of us have turned our living rooms, our kitchens, our bedrooms kind of into our offices, right? We're doing our work from home. So it's still relevant because these perfumes, outside of being like really non-offensive, they're pretty, they're easy, they're like a little bit comforting. And I just thought this would be nice to kind of help you guys keep in mind, you know, always put your perfume on when you're home working and it kind of just lifts your mood. So some of these definitely do that, and more so they're kind of just like cozy and easy. But also I have a scent or two that are actually offensive. So when the time comes that you have to go back to work and there's that one person that's always bugging you, always popping in your office, because I have one of those, I'm thinking about just like spraying the offensive perfume in the doorway when I know they're coming. Like, I don't know if I can get away with that, but I'm gonna share those perfumes with you. So we're gonna start with the good stuff to start off with. This first one, I have loved this for so long and I don't wear it like I should. This is a Perfect Vole by Sarah Horowitz. It's like a white musk, sandalwood, just like a little bit of vanilla. And literally like the name of it, like Perfect Vole, is just like this really easy veil of scent. Like a very, like this to me is like the epitome of a skin scent. It's just very close to you. It doesn't really project that much, but when somebody's close to you, it's just like the most gorgeous fragrance. Because when you think about it, musk, vanilla, and sandalwood in the dry down, it is just absolutely gorgeous. So at home working, in the office working, I think this goes well and just performs perfectly for that. So this is Perfect Vole by Sarah Horowitz. All right, a fan favorite here, and this is the body cream versus the perfume of Baccarat Rouge 540. I don't have the perfume, I have the oil, but I think the body cream is a nice alternative. I have samples of the perfume, which lasts forever, but this is really nice because I probably get about 3 good projecting hours out of this where I can definitely smell it. But I think like if you're home and just being kind of cozy, working on your laptop or whatever, or at work, it works really well because, you know, after a few hours it's gonna kind of dissipate, but it's not gonna offend. It's definitely stronger than like the perfume I just spoke about, which is more of a skin scent. This one isn't that, but the body cream might work well like as an alternative and just something like a gentle, pretty scent. It's saffron, ambergris, and jasmine in this. It's so pretty. And I just used to think that the whole Baccarat thing was just so hyped up until I smelled it, and I just think it's absolutely beautiful. So I do love the body cream for this, and I just think this is a nice one, you know, to wear when you're working at home or in the office. And in the same vein, this is Acacia body oil. This is from L'Occitane, and this, they do have the perfume, but this is like a nice alternative to the perfume. It's a little bit on the sweet side. You have the acacia flower, a little bit of mimosa flower in here also. It's a little bit sweet, and I think the perfume of this projects a little bit too much if you put too much on in an office setting. But for home or for, you know, a meeting, I think the oil version of this works really well because it's not overpowering, but just like a really pretty, like slightly sweet floral. And I do think like oils and creams of a perfume, the version, you know, the oil, perfume, and cream versions, whatever I'm trying to say, like are nice alternatives to the spray perfume and can just give you that scent without being like too overwhelming. So this is a good one for that. Next we have one, and I don't think that they make this one anymore. This is Claire de Merveilles by Hermès, and I hope I'm saying that right because I had one of my lovely subscribers explain to me how to pronounce this, but it's like a woody, slightly powdery, a little bit patchouli This one I also consider a skin scent because after 2 or 3 hours, this one is just gone. This one doesn't last at all. So for an office setting, I think it works perfectly because like you can enjoy it the first hour or two and then you're not gonna smell it anymore and nobody else is. So, and they actually, I think they discontinued this one, but there is Ambre de Merveilles, which is also kind of a skin scent. And I think both of these are, you know, unisex. Guys can rock these as well. Amber, patchouli, a little bit of vanilla. It sticks close to you, but it's very comforting. I find this one really comforting, and I do spray this one around the house when I'm in the house. I think this is so pretty, but perfect for like an office environment. So Ambre de Merveilles, a little sweeter than the Claire de Merveilles. All right, over here we also have Cartier Baiser de Vole. This one is perfect for spring. Like this is like an epitome spring scent. It's green leaves, it has lily of the valley. It's kind of, it is aquatic. I mean, it's just a pretty light watery fragrance, but it can be a little much if you put too much of this on, in the sense that it will project a little bit. This is definitely not a skin scent, but it's so fresh that I can't fathom that this would bother anybody. It's just easy. This one isn't necessarily comforting, it's just fresh and a little bit uplifting. So you get a whiff of this and it kind of boosts your mood. So I think this one is really nice for a close setting, like when you have a meeting or whatever, or you're home, just get a whiff of it and it just kind of lifts your spirit. So I think this one is really nice. So this is Cartier Baiser de Vole. What else do we have over here? We have Mimosa Pour Moi, and this is by Viola Artisan Fragrances. Really, really pretty, super feminine, not a skin scent, but just really light. It's like a light mimosa, and when I get a whiff of this, I just am always thrown by how pretty this is. And this I wore frequently like last spring, and I would love to wear it more like this spring and summer, even if I am, you know, in the house majority of the time. But I did wear this to work often. Non-offensive in the sense that it's not like a muted kind of fragrance, you're gonna smell it, but it's just like a light, real pretty, like floral, kind of like Chloe. Like you're gonna smell Chloe, but I don't find too many people who are offended by that. And it's kind of the same with this one. Mimosa Pour Moi by La Artisan Fragrances. Really nice for work or when you're just chilling at home. And one more we have over here that I think is so perfect for like a closed environment. This is Petit Imama by Bulgari, and this is like powdery. I wanted to say this is like a baby powder scent, but it's a little more complex than that. It has chamomile tea, a little bit of peach, a little bit of vanilla, and a little bit of musk. I think this is gorgeous, but it does have like an overwhelming kind of baby powder thing going on, but it's kind of just low key. It's not just like getting hit with a bunch of like baby powder when you smell it, but it is gentle and it is meant to just be like chill and comforting and easy. So perfect for work, but definitely perfect when you're, you know, at home working. Just to get whiffs of this is extremely comforting. I think this is just so nice. I've always loved this one. Meant for little ones, for, you know, to put on your little ones, but us grown women can put this on too. So Petit Imama by Bulgari. Now, I'm going to talk about a perfume that I know a lot of you guys love, and I don't dislike it, but it can be offensive if you put too much on, and I definitely think that if I were to spray too much of this in my office, nobody would come in. So this is Shaghaf Oud, and those of you who know about oud know that it can be just like a little bit much for people who are not used to it. In this we have rose, oud, praline. There are some other notes in this that I can't remember at the moment, but overwhelmingly the dry down, a little bit of vanilla. It's so pretty when it dries down, but you have to wait for the dry down. But people who are not used to oud, they're not gonna come too close to you because that little barnyard type of hay body odor thing that oud has that some people love. And I think they did a good job with this. It doesn't blow you away. But again, people who are not familiar with that scent will be a little bit put off by it. So if I were to spray like 3 spritzes of this in my doorway, the person who is always bugging me at work, she would never come in my office. I know for a fact, because I know the perfumes that she likes because she tells me, and they always tend to be like really floral or really gentle. This would blow her away and she would like not come in my office. So I'm thinking that this might be a good way to like keep her from bugging me all the time, and I hope she never sees this video. But anyway, I probably will not spray this, you know, because not only will it keep her away, it'll keep my boss away and everybody else in the office, and they'll be like giving me a side eye. So it was just a fantasy I had in my head about how to like keep her from bugging me all the time. But anyway, Chakra Food is definitely not necessarily an office friendly scent. So if there's somebody you just don't want to come around you, try this one. Anyway, I hope you guys have a wonderful evening, morning, afternoon, wherever it is, and stay safe. And I hope you enjoyed the video, and I will see you in the next one. I'll see you in the comments. So take care until next time. Bye.